I'm still documenting things as I go, so occasionally I'll be slowing down to just write down a number somewhere. Oh, yeah, I didn't set this up to reverse direction. There's an upper switch, so I want if U is equal to 0, the G is 9. If U is equal to 1, then G is 7? I gotta putz around with this again. You guys are too synchronized. Get out of here. Alright. Ah! Okay, we made it. I know I said this a bunch when I played it the first time, but can I just say I'm still blown away at how sophisticated this game is for an NES game.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Yo, Wobbly, thank you so much for the raid. We're playing a little Annalog. You know what they say, the more the merrier. Wobbly, we gotta play more Realism 2. I've been thinking a lot about Realism 2, and I think it's very good. Friday night I would be available. I'm back to teaching now, so I'm not available during the day most days. They got you on Fridays this semester? I teach Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I always have. I've been very fortunate in my, 8 years of teaching to have only ever had one semester where I had to teach anything on a Tuesday or Thursday. Jazzgrog, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Wobbly. Nope, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the life for me. Exhausting. I don't know what it is. It's not even like it's that many hours of work. It's not like it's strenuous labor, but I came home and my brain was just exhausted from teaching. I went over syllabi today. Like, I'm getting weak. I'm getting weak in my old age. I don't know. I don't know that I ever had a semester when I was in college where all of my classes were on Tuesday, Thursday. That sounds like Tuesday, Thursday would be hell, but having a 4-day weekend does sound awesome. If L... I mean, it was. My syllabi overview sessions these days are 20 minutes of, okay, here's what the class is about, and 40 minutes of, I swear to God, if I see you use AI, I'm gonna lose it. My AI policy slide deck has become, over time, much less funny and much more, I swear to God, I'm losing my grip on reality. Okay, so we have 2 switches. I want one switch to move the handle back and forth. So basically, if if R is 0, which is the state it's in right now, then we want the head to go left. Oh, this is the one where I have to do compound ifs, and that is tricky. I didn't know you got out of software, Jeffy. That's, If that's making you happy, then I'm very glad to hear that. I did not hear that, Kindness. That's incredible. Basically, every now and then I do a literature search for any study that's been done on ChatGPT making people worse at technical skills, and every time I see one, I add a slide for it on my slide deck. The slide deck is getting rather long because there's a lot of papers on how ChatGPT is making people worse at their jobs, making people worse at technical skills, making it harder for them to acquire skills, and making them lose the skills they already have. It's, I live in hell. I am in hell right now. I have to do the inverted thing here, right? Combining two if statements is weird in this system. If L is 0, I'm gonna make my life easier and not try to do this in the complicated way. Okay, so basically this is going to change the mode that we're in. This is the mode for whether or not we are in move the arm, and this is going to be for changing what's happening, either move left or right or move the head up and down. So if L is 0, then, or if L is 1, do nothing. Yep. Then, if R is 0, move left. If R is 1, move right. Chaos Set nailed it. They made touching the computer bad. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I had a pretty good day. We don't have to do more than that. I'm fortunate that I teach people how to think computer. I don't have to, like, be a professional software engineer, so I'm still allowed to enjoy touching the computer. I'm kind of grateful that I haven't killed computer touching for myself. I hope my students end up being cool too. I have one rather small class, which is always a weird scenario. Sometimes I have classes that aren't quite to capacity. This semester I have one class that's very low capacity. Like, one of my classes is 7 students, I think, which you wouldn't think maybe is all that big of a deal, but it creates a certain intimacy in the classroom that can be challenging to navigate. Yeah, I'm choosing to think of it as a cool opportunity rather than a sign of dwindling enrollment numbers or what have you. I do not get paid for how many students in my class. The only time where the number of students you have in your class affects your pay grade is for summer classes. I don't know, Wrecking Crew. Oh, absolutely wobbly. I think it's a good opportunity if the students take advantage of it. This is gonna die at the edges, though. How do I stop it from dying at the edges? If r is equal to 0... Yeah, we have like an information systems program, so I mean some students could be switching to that, some students could be taking a gap year. I know that enrollment sort of across the board at university level has been down. I think it has I think it's sort of a side effect of students having a dwindling, what's the word I want to use? I'm sorry, I'm trying to choose my words carefully. A dwindling confidence in the value of a CS degree in a world made up of AI and hell. That's sort of most academics' theory about why CS enrollment is down right now, is that students are lacking confidence in the value of a CS degree at the moment. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to do this. If r is equal to 0... There's a way you can do compound ifs in this that I'm not really remembering. I can't just do if x is greater than 0, because the way if statements work in this is it chooses whether or not to run the next line. So this is not like nested or anything like that. So if this if is false, then it just skips the next one and runs the last one always. So it's a little bit complicated. I mean, I think that's the truth of it, is that I don't agree with necessarily the perception that getting a CS degree is a bad idea right now. Because really, it depends on how employable you are, right? Like, there's a lot of programs that are churning out people that are going to be largely unemployable because they over interacted with ChatGPT. And people who actually take the time to do what you're supposed to do in college and learn something are going to be highly sought after. This doesn't work, right? Wait, did it? Am I misremembering how this works? I am. Or I'm not. This doesn't work. There's a better way to do this, but I'm not going to worry about it, I think. Yeah, Taw, I've played 2 sessions of it already on stream. The last one was from like 2 days ago, if you want to check my YouTube VODs. I'm with you, Taw. Like, the part that I like the least is clicking through all of the dialogue when the dialogue is annoying me. Okay, that works. Doing it with a bunch of go-tos is fine. Yeah, I think I stopped on 197. Okay, so now this is if L is, wait, what do I have on this one? If L is 1. If L is 0, go to 0. Otherwise, if R is 1, then we go down. If I think Z is the, no, D is the distance to the thing we might want to pick up. If D is greater than 0, we move down. Till D is 0, we move down. Then we act to clamp. Then we move up till Z is 0. We move up. Yo, Jazzgrog, thanks for giving that sub to Cyberbot. Yeah, I don't want to dwell too much on the awful state of computing. I think it sucks, but I don't think it's useful for us to necessarily talk about how much it sucks all the time.
Never give up.
Yeah, thanks for giving that sub to Fireball. Don't drop a rock on me, bro. Is this right before the boss room? I think this is right before the boss room. Is 250 a round number? I would say yes. Alright, let me make a save state here. I need to figure out what my boss challenges are going to be in this game. I look forward to figuring out good ones because I think this game has a ton of potential for good boss challenges. Boss... what is the name of this area I'm in? The mine.
The missile knows where it is at
Jazzgrog,
all
thanks so much
times.
for the gift subs.
It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't.
Yo, thank you so much for gifting those subs, Grog. I appreciate that.
Can you use this money?
Who made this game? I need to sue them for breaking NDA, since this is exactly how we program games at Nintendo.
You can take it out on Matt Steele. I have to write a program that will allow me to drop rocks on these eyes, or on the eye that's moving around. Okay, so I want one handle to move left and right, and one handle to control picking up and dropping the rock. Yeah, it's great game design. There's a lot of like really smart game design in this. Of like hey, here's a situation where you have to build a machine. Now you have to build it to fight a boss. And there's a lot of setups like that, where it's like, you know, build it however you want to, but if you're going to use it in a boss fight, you need it to be a lot less clumsy. So... Alright, so... I guess this will be my handle for deciding which direction the arm is... Oh, I think what I want to do... Oh, okay, I see. If this handle is activated, then I want it to just move the arm back and forth. If this handle is activated, then I want it to pick up and drop the rock. So the arm is going to move on its own, and this is going to control, like, whether or not it has stopped, and this is for dropping or picking up the rock. Got it, okay. So, if R is 0, then we're just going in a straight left and right pattern. It needs to be interruptible, though. I have to be able to, like, drop the rock at any point by just flipping the other switch, or flipping this switch, even. So it has to be interruptible, which means I need to keep track of what direction I'm moving. We don't yet have, like, later we get the ability to do, like, addition and some, like, basic arithmetic. I can't do that right now, so I think I just have to have, like, it makes a move, and then I check to see whether or not the switch is asking me to do something else. Oh yeah, that's 255, Grog. That's 2 to the 8th minus 1. Alright, it has to be interruptible. That's the thing I have to solve here. If R equals 0, if R equals 0. Sorry, my brain is fried. Today may not have been the best day to play this, but I really want to play more of this. I love this game. This game is fantastic. R is equal to 0. Then I want it to be in just like a scanning motion. So, we will move left till X is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there are enough spots till X is equal to 0. And then move right till X is equal to 9. R is equal to 1. Go to 0. So this is not useful to me, but this is the scanning motion I'm trying to get it to do. Is just go back and forth and I'll interrupt it with a switch. I think that's the easiest way for me to do this that I can think of. I can also just use one lever to decide whether or not I'm going left or right. The till is a while loop, essentially. But the way looping works in this game is a little bit tricky. Looping instructions only affect the very next instruction, so you can't nest things. You have to be a little more clever, like building your own go-to nests. Okay, let's maybe just try, if R is 0, meaning the switch is pointing to the left, then move left. If R is 1, move to the right. Now this strategy does fall apart at the edges, right? Like I can direct it, but then it hits the end and it errors out because it can't move any further. So I have to have some safeguards. Yo, Mechalink, thank you so much for raiding. I hope you're doing well. If R is 0, move left. And what I want to do here is if R is... I guess we'll do if R is 1, jump to 2. Or go to 3 in this case. If X is greater than 0... No, if X is less than 9... move right. So it should actually be a go to 4. Go to 5. If X is greater than 0. So this now becomes a 5. Move left. So this should no longer error at the edges, and I get control, though it is backwards. Let's fix that. Oh, I'm not controlling it at all. Wait. Oh, I am. Okay. Well, welcome you. What the fuck did I want to do here? So here's where I need to use the other switch to control grabbing. If, stop it! If L is equal to 1, do nothing. Wait. Oh, this changed to a go-to 2. I want it to be a go-to 0 still. Okay, and so now I need to control the crane. If... I don't think there's a way for me to determine if I'm currently holding something. I don't think that's information I have. I could use A to simulate that, I guess, but... If the left one is 0, go to 0. If R is equal to 1, R is equal to 1, then this is the go down pattern. So, move down till D equals 0. The distance to the thing we want to grab is 0, and then we act twice. Okay, so this is just the move down pattern. If R is, so here is where I would say move up. So, move up till Z is 0. And then go to 1. And this will be R is equal to 0 and go to... Go to 1. The fuck you mean? If Z is greater than 0. The fuck do you mean? Okay, so... If L is 0, do nothing. Oh, right. Okay, I understand what I'm doing wrong right now. I just need to start over. Okay. I understand everything. If L is 0, go to 0. That's correct. If R is 0, then that's going to be a go-to somewhere. We'll figure that out in a moment. Otherwise, so this is when R is 1. That is a pull-down operation. So I'm going to act to drop anything if I'm holding it. Then I'm going to move down. Yeah, the problem is that the act needs to be built into this, which is tricky. Oh, man. Okay, I think the way I'm going about this is bad. I need to figure out what my actual mechanism is here, and I have only 14 lines to do it. If L is equal to 0, go to 0. That's me ignoring the handle if we're in move mode. If R is fuck, this is like melting my brain right now. Yo, Dodecalo, thank you so much for the resub. So what I'm thinking I want to do is I'm using this to go back and forth, usually. I want to like be moving it and flip this and it drops it instantly. But that drop action needs to also pick up another rock since I only have 2 switches to work with. Oh, it doesn't have to. Hold on. Because I can figure out where I am. I can say if go over there. So if we're in a situation where Z is 0 and D is 2, then I know that that means that I'm at the spot to pick up a rock. Because that's the only time you'd find yourself in that specific configuration. If Z is not 0, so what I want to do is I want to capture if Z is 0 and D is 2, then pick up the rock. Otherwise, just act in order to drop what I'm holding. So these are like the 2 modes based on where I'm located. So if Z is not 0, if D is 0, and if Z is 0 and D is 2, That'll be a go to an actual line. Otherwise, we're going to move down till D is 0, act, then move up till Z is 0. And wait, hopefully. This is probably easier than I'm making it. What I really want to do is, if I see that I'm holding a rock and I flip to that, I just want to drop the rock. Otherwise, I want to assume that I'm picking up a rock. I feel like I solved this way more easily last time. If D is equal to Z, that's not going to work. D is not 0. If D is 0, then act. So in this case, D is not 0, so we're in a pickup action. Move down till D is 0, act, move up till Z is 0. Well, I had it. We figured out the program. already have the information for this boss somewhere written down? I have a save state, it doesn't matter, I can figure it out later. You wouldn't download more RAM. We're about an hour from the end of the Patreon poll, and it's looking like we're gonna get a good game for our August game. No, it's not gonna be SMW. I'm not gonna have to play SMW because I bet Tina's not even gonna beat my PB. What sucks is that Tina can absolutely beat my PB, and I'm going to feel obligated, at least on some level, to put some effort into improving my PB if she does. And I'm a little bit nervous that that might involve me having to learn some new strats that I don't really want to learn. I gotta stop with the live deals. They sound fun when you're in a Twitch chat. They sound awful when you're thinking about, oh god, I'm gonna have to play Super Mario World, aren't I? Is Tina learning the boss kills? That sucks for me. I'm fucked. That Tina can't sort ducks as well as I can. Fuck yes, you're so right. Oh, arithmetic.
Never give up.
Submarine. Yo, thanks for the Prime Gaming sub, Annalog. I really appreciate that. Okay, I gotta figure out which one this is. Like it was in this group. Yep, that's the one. We sought better life through chemistry. We spewed substances recklessly. And yet we eventually got most of it cleaned up. Enough of it, anyway. If ads on VODs are proving to be a problem for you, I do my best to archive every stream on YouTube, and you might have an easier time blocking ads there. I'm by far not unappreciative of the sub, but if you're subbing only to avoid ads, YouTube might also be a reasonable solution for that. So here I'm gonna need, set, no copy, J to 0, move down till J equals 0. Guess that worked. Then add j plus 1, move down till y equals 1. Then if 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, if j is less than 4, go to 3. Otherwise, move up till y equals 4. If y is greater than 0. If y is greater than 1. Oh no, I didn't plan for this. I gotcha. Well, I'm more than grateful for the sub. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to sub to avoid ads, because one of the reasons why I put everything on YouTube is for that reason, so that my VODs are more easily accessible. Please do not. Oh, please do not feed the ducks. It now says please do feed the ducks. Got it. Yep. Fantastic little ducks, by the way. Those ducks are absolute little guys, and I love that. What's your thoughts on Super Highlight? I've only played it a little bit one time for Akuso Grande, and I actually quite liked it and wanted to go back and play more of it, but I don't know if it, like, holds up over a longer period of time at all. I don't remember a lot about it, so the fact that there's even classes is not something that I'm remembering. Probably for Kusa Grande we were told to pick a specific class or something. Or there was a save state that was past it. I want to say that Super Hydlide was in like a gauntlet pack for me. I don't remember. Skip? Don't mind if I do, baby. Oops. Did I go the wrong way around? So I'm only missing one module chip, it looks like? Yeah, I like the bump combat, but that's not a deal breaker for me. I mean, I like Virtual Hydlide, and it's not bump combat. Flower! I love Flower. I just got fucking filtered. Holy shit. Can you smush me? Yeah! I couldn't remember if the game smushes. That's a sign of a good game not made by a coward if you can get smushed. 18. Where on the map am I right now? Vine Garden. Do I have flower save states? My flower! Anyway, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I'm stuck here. That's fine. I was just exploring some of the side passageways. So I want to go left of screen and then up. We're going left here. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Gene mutation tank production line has been stalled. What's all this then? Human mutation tank. Ooh, let me in there. Get me in there. God, this game is cool. Imagine just making a cool game. People are scared to make cool games these days. I don't know what it is. That's true, Denshi Attack did come out recently. Yeah, I can't go this way. I have to get there a different route. Okay. room is this? 2E. Is it true? Oh god. What's the Yes? I can't believe it. No. Of course, I knew it couldn't really be true. We mermaids are so different from humans. We live in peace. We don't judge others. I don't know, sounds kind of judgy to me. And I don't know what to think, but I want to help save your people. Okay, so what if you say true? Okay, so it's basically the same path. Got it. Crab. Crab battle. Crab battle. Move right till X is 7, 9, 7. Then add J plus 1. And then go to 0. Okay, so it's 8. Indeed, most who chose to become mermaids were highly idealistic. They felt they could create a new society without the baggage of humanity. A perfect society, free of conflict and greed. Did it really wobbly? Holy shit. That guy is so fragile. Jesus Christ. It's incredible how fragile that dude is. Yeah, I think I might post a dunk on him later. I'm curious enough to click on this and see. What a whim. Unbelievable. Well done. Fuck, these are multiplexed. I remember solving this one last time. This one was so fiddly. That's incredible. There's a lot of things to do here, right? Hmm. Okay, so that's easy. Then, copy J into 1. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's some shorthand you have to do for some of this. Like, you can't just do it one by one. You have to figure out a way to do each of these efficiently. I mean, the reality is that Blue Sky doesn't have legs. It's not going to survive the long winter. So if you get banned off a Blue Sky, don't worry, whatever the new pop-up that follows it is, we'll be fine. I'm just figuring out the numbers right now. We're gonna have to simplify this with a loop. Okay, so let's go ahead and simplify some of this. So that works up until 4. So if J is 4, then we'll skip 2 lines. So this one can go, and this one can go, and this one can go, and this one can go. 1212 is the next few. Let's figure out where we're at on that one. One, two, three. I want to add one. I want to add two. I want to add one. Unfortunately, if I fiddle with another variable in a loop, it's going to be too long to work for me. This is 1, 2, 3. Four needs to be a 1. Okay. So I think for these, I just need to start setting them directly. Figuring out how to shorthand these is giving me some trouble, so I'll come back to it if I need the space, but we'll... So that gets us to there. The next one needs to be at a 2. J, add J plus 1, and V is 2, and then go to 12. So it's almost right, except for the last one needs to be a... Three? Still short, like a line. Wonder if I can just avoid this set here. Jinpoo, thank you so much for the streak. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is 9 there. Why is 9 just flipping around though? Oh, because it doesn't end. So these lines, if I could consolidate them, it would help me a lot. Well, I still appreciate you streaking. These 6 lines feel like they are ripe for a minor optimization, which would give me enough to work with here. J is less than 6. Does that work? Yay! We did it! That was tricky. Ooh. $14 is for the flower in Old Waterway. I'm sorry, Dave, that's too many points. We are taking your points from you. Until such a time as we can figure out what's going on here. She believed that we could reshape human culture by reshaping humans, and so we tried it. It worked, sort of. Human culture could indeed be altered. Good for her. Oh, this is clever. They make you go the other way, because otherwise you fall into the spikes here. Write the program correctly, doofus, is what the game is saying. Now, this is the part of the game that I stopped at last time I played. And the reason for that was because it was too dang hard. Not like a critique on the game, I mean, I got stopped because I was bad. The rats. That is controversial, but it's brave of you to say it. Programming the semaphore is exactly the puzzle that I was like, oh fuck, last time. We constructed weapons that could end all life on Earth. Thousands of them. Thankfully, we never used them. Reloader, ammo rack, launcher. No, the death counter's not new. You just didn't see a lot of it before because I was very good at this game. And let's not interrogate that thought any further. Have I found that timer in memory? I did now. Now I can make it say whatever I want to. See? Now I've taken 9 hours. No, I've taken 5 hours. I found it. Okay. Oh, the scraps of paper. Okay, so this is the ammo rack. What do I do with the ammo rack? I mean, I get the basic idea. I'm not stupid, but... Do I just position the reloader underneath it? This is the launcher. Yo, John, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Did I still miss the sync chip? I should have the sync chip. I swear. There was a synchronization chip. Did I just miss it somewhere? I think I'm gonna have a really hard time doing this without the sync chip. It's really fun, John. It's all programming puzzles. This one's bit 4. I've hidden the B remote. No one can fully use the complex without it. I can't bring myself to destroy our work. Maybe someday we'll be responsible enough. Maybe someday. Who are you? Humans seem too small to fight. Not know why we fight humans. Happier and pretty orc village. Humans happy and ugly human village. Why fight? Pointless. Hey, thief, you take my flower. Oh no. Oh, there goes the flower. I need to unlock the rest of the map so I can draw on it. Damn, they're beating my ass out here, boss. This jump is really tough, actually. Oh, this is... No, I've been through this room. I hate it when my ancient city gets overrun by rhinoceroses. That's my least favorite thing about living in an ancient city, you know? Oh my god, he can jump?! You know what? That's on me for not expecting him to be able to jump. I don't know why I convinced myself that I was safe, but that's clearly on me. This whole puzzle here is just to get access to that note right there. That's wild to me. Or at least that's what it seems. Alright, pie, got it. don't remember where I got sync from, but... I guess I've got to find it again. Can you potentially lock yourself out of this shortcut? Like, if I just act and spin the bullet that's in there. No. So in the end we didn't. We went our separate ways, all of us. Each group retreated from the other, and now our civilization is collapsing. Our advanced society is impossible to maintain without cooperation. Okay. So I guess let's look around at some of the extents of the map to see if I can find sync. I'm gonna make a save state, or actually, I have a save state in this general area. Alright, let's see if we can... That'll work, fine. a spot in the bottom right I'm eyeing right now. I just skipped this room. Of course, I goofed it. I need to actually make a save state there, so... Joke's on me, I get to do that all again. I wonder why I didn't go down there. Must just not have thought it was important. Go down till z equals 4. Okay, you can only go down to z equals 3. Then sync, then move up till z equals 0. Sync. I mean, it doesn't really hurt me to sync again. Move up till z equals 4 and sync, and then move down till z equals 0 and sync. You can only go up to... Okay. Can you really not go further than that? I guess not. I guess the world's most fragile man decided, you've learned your lesson. Okay, well, I'm supposed to use sync here, but I'm not going to. Because I'm not a coward. That's fine. I wanted to get squished. And you have no way of proving I didn't. Okay. We're back. We're so back. Okay, so I have to load ammo into the reloader. It comes down from above and then loads to the right. Hmm. So let's focus first on just the control of the gun. So if L is 0, go to 0. Otherwise, I want to move up or down depending on which mode we're in based on the right switch. So if R is 0, then we're going up. Move up till Y is 6. Y is greater than 6. Move up. Then go to 0. Otherwise, if A is 1, act, and then move up, or rather, wait. If A is 1, then, sorry, if A is 0, skip 2. And then I need to copy 0 into A, and act. Otherwise, if y is less than y is greater than 0, move down. L is 0, go to 0. If R is 0, go to 11. R is 1, we want to move down. Do I not have a move up line? If y is less than 6. Okay. This will be for the reload action. I wonder if I can do this without syncing. If, oh, I can use A to check what phase I'm in. Oh, I can do this without syncing, can't I? A is 2. So 2 is that it's loaded. And I'll set it back to 0, that we're starting over again. Okay. Actually, let's use 0 just so that it doesn't error out. We'll set it back to 2. Actually, no, I kind of don't want to do it that way, do I? I'm trying to avoid using sync, but that's probably stupid to do. Okay, so this is the reloader. If L is 0, L is 1, go to 0. I want it to go left and get loaded. So I'm going to move left till x is equal to 0. And then rest. And then move right till x is 8 and act and copy A0. L is 0, go to 0. Okay, let's flip these. I don't understand how it loads. Am I just misunderstanding the tool? Okay, let's try sync here just to figure out what's going wrong. Do I not remember how sync works? Do all machines need to fire a sync? I'm baffled right now. What in God's name is it wanting me to do for this machine? Like, I assume that the ammo rack, based on the picture I'm seeing, is dropping ammo into the reloader. But when I position it, ACT doesn't seem to do anything. Let's try lining up with a different one, maybe. I don't know. Am I just stupid? I don't know how this ammo rack works. It doesn't make any sense. I genuinely don't know what I want. Is the reloading an action? Do they both need to act at the same time? It is. They both have to call act at the exact same time. Then I don't, because that's the only thing that's worked for me, is for them to both call act. Who calls act then? Because just having the ammo rack call act didn't seem to work. Now that's not even working. The ammo rack calls act to fill the 3 slots. The ammo carry thing needs to act to receive an ammo. I thought the act on the reloader was for putting it into the gun. So can this thing just spam act to always fill it up? No.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Thank you, Skybills, for the raid. You know what they say, the more the merrier. Okay, then I've got some ideas. Act. The raid did go through, Sky. Thank you so much for raiding. So this one's going to go purely off of the right switch. If right switch is 1, then we go down. That'll be a go-to. Otherwise, we go up. So we move up till A. Yeah, you're not currently set up for streaming in dual format, but that's something I guess I can help you with. Y is less than 6. Yes, you may. Are there new babies on Critter Vision? Aww. Oh, those are very cute. They're tiny. Very cute. Okay, this is a tough one, man. What I want to do is I want to make it so that the ammo rack keeps track of how much ammo using the A variable. That's fine. But I want to make it so that I flip the switch, and when I flip it to go back up, it fires off if there's anything loaded. But I can't just say act, because that'll error. So I gotta figure out how to make that work. I bet I've got an idea. So if R is equal to 1, then that's because we're going down, otherwise we're moving up. And I'll say, move up, but before that I'll say if R is equal to 0, act. With a little rest. So it'll take a little bit, but this will avoid the sync. And now, if y is less than 9, move down, and this will be a go to 8. What do you complain about? If r is equal to 0, okay, do I not have the capacity to do an AND with 2 if statements? I don't think I do. I don't think that's really the way that works. I think we decided that wasn't really possible with 2 if statements in a row making an AND. This is an OR, and that makes sense, but I don't think you can do an AND. I think an AND requires maybe 3 if statements. I think we worked through the logic last time, but I just don't remember it. Yeah, maybe that'd be good, because I'm feeling like having an AND. I bet if I look at our chat, unless you post it on, yeah, I think you post it on my Discord. But you can post it here too if you'd like to. Whatever's convenient. Yeah, a quick search of Discord messages. I'm not seeing... If A is greater than or equal to 3, and then you flip it, and then if 0 or 1. No, I understand it. That's perfect. Okay, so that's the idea. So to AND them, you, to do A and B, you do if A, if not B, if false. Essentially. I'm gonna write a note to myself for that. Because I'm gonna ask this question again, and it's gonna bother me if I don't write these things down eventually. if A or B is the same as if A, if not B. No, that's not the way OR works. Hold on. That's in the notes. That's in the notes. Let me just transcribe this note for myself. If I transcribe it once, it's going to help me understand it. It's if not A, if B. Okay. If A and B is if A, if not B, if false. Yeah. Yeah, I just wrote myself a little text document in my dev folder so I can look back at this later. Okay, so what I want to do is if R is 1, if Y is less than Y is less than 5, an act. And so now to build this, I flip this one. I think I want all this on the other side, so I'm gonna flip this. Okay, yeah. But I don't need rest 5. Okay, I think that'll work. It's fiddly, but whatever. I set A to 3 in here, and I'm a little confused. It's an NES game where you interact with the world around you by writing programs, yeah. They share a basic assembly language. Do different machines not share the A variable? Because I'm not even seeing A get set to 3 even here.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Hello, Gilder. They don't share an A. That's no good. I think it's been a fun ride trying my hardest not to sink, but I think it's time to sink. Hello, gamer.
Can I get you anything?
I'm doing great, I think.
You think?
I'll take a water.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure. You had a good nap earlier. I'm glad
I did nap earlier.
you haven't forgotten another hour.
Maybe not quite that long. How was stream, Gilder? You know what they say. The more the merrier. I think I have to change this. Why did that crash? Why did you crash? Oh, because you didn't go to the right one. A equals... A is less than 7, then copy 9 into A, move left till X is equal to A, and subtract 1 from A. Why did that not work? Oh. A is greater than 2. Do these all stay broken, or do they come back? I kind of wish I had made a save state before doing that. Anyway, you know what, let me just capture my solutions to all these. And my reward is a page. Three ifs can combine to test that both of two conditions hold. Ah. That's the one. That's so funny that I needed that for this puzzle. That's so funny to me. have a page. I don't know where it came from. There's a bit here that corresponds to a page, ostensibly, that I can't figure out which one it is on this menu. Maybe it's not a page? I mean, I can just look at the source code to figure out what it is, but I don't have it documented. But it's marked. It's weird. Anyway, we did the complicated puzzle there. Now I have to send this data via semaphore. What's a semaphore? Brother, I don't even know what a sema is. So this thing sees... The numbers are all in the range of 1 to 4, okay. So that's why I have 2 bits to work with. If K is equal to 1, no, is equal to 3, if K is equal to 4, and I want to OR those together, which means that the second one I flip, right? No, the first one I flip. What is the J doing here? I can only set J and A. Oh, there's a move. So then what's J? I don't understand what J is then. So I can move up and down. I can act to flip the flag. I assume J is maybe the... Like, can the eye to the left see a flag? Let's, instead of moving... Oh, J might mean what digit of the sequence are we on? 41423. So 4 1 4. Yeah. And then down on this end, move up. If S does not equal F, then act, move down. If S does not equal F, act. Yeah, that's correct. Should probably have a sync at the beginning of it. Move up if s is equal to 1. Do I have like an act option? Like, how do I communicate this is my number and I would like to move on? Can I get away with not that many sinks? I bet I can. I bet if I just put different amount of rests at the beginning of these. Rest 3. Rest 2. Up. I need a little something more complicated here because I need an or and an and. Oh, not necessarily. I can just do a, in this case I can do a, greater than or equal to. So I want an and, so that's A, not B, false. I think I'm easier just splitting this up a little bit. If K is if K is 3, go 2. Otherwise, if oh, but you have to actually flip it in this case. So, oh man, this one's tough. So it starts at 0. So we're gonna move up. If K is greater than or equal to 3, then copy 1 into A. If A does not equal F, act. Now we move down. If, so this is an OR. So if A is equal to, or is not equal to 1, if A is equal to 3, then copy 1. If F A is not equal to F, act. And then sync. After adding 1 to J. The bottom one's never flipping, I'm noticing. So I don't think this is working. It's not quite working. Okay, so the top one represents add 2, and the bottom one represents add 1. We did it. Yeah, the semaphore puzzle is really creative. I feel like I wasn't doing a great job at reasoning through it, but it's very creative. The years that followed, human society began to break down. Too much critical infrastructure was no longer possible to maintain. The city and complex were slowly evacuated. Not the fucking ammo rack. You have to be kidding me. There is not a single world in which that's not horseshit. Get out of here, Spore Spawn. One little quality of life thing I like is that in every room, the respawn location is inside. Like, when you walk through a door, your respawn position is at that doorway, and the bosses, it's outside the door. Like, that's such a small thing. Like, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, obviously you're not gonna respawn inside the room, but it's like a small change in behavior that's so much nicer. I was like, I don't really want to respawn inside that boss fight. Hey, I got a massive headache. I'm going to make this my stopping point. I'm gonna leave myself a save state so I can just play from here next time. But I'm gonna make this my stopping point.